You do not choose your axioms, and anyone who thinks you do is gravely mistaken. Nature gives you an axiom. Any axioms you think you chose, you simply chose based upon this axiom. In other words, selected axioms are not axioms. There is only one axiom. An axiom is a foundational starting position which is taken to be true. All other reasoning follows from the axiom. The axiom itself is baseless. Having some kind of a foundational position is unavoidable. If everything was based on underlying logic, we would have an infinite and endless chain of logical reasoning. This is inconceivable, and in my view probably far beyond our mental faculties. Furthermore, infinite reasoning requires infinite life, which we do not seem to have. This cannot be the case, so we must have some foundational starting position. And the nature of our sentience means we do. Some people seem to think you arbitrarily select your axioms. Perhaps you like freedom and choose that. Perhaps you like equality and choose that. Perhaps you decide you like authoritarianism and inequality and choose that. This is a very foolish view of axioms. It is foolish because it assumes that we choose our axioms. We do not. Nature has granted us a singular ultimate axiom. An axiom that is unescapable and inherent to sentient existence itself. That axiom is the pursuit of pleasure and avoidance of pain, rational self-interest. Simply described, it could be called the pursuit of happiness. Happiness can mean many things, from meaning and purpose to comfort and security. What all happiness has in common is that it is inherently desirable to the individual. Happiness is the singular, ultimate, and definitional good. Its goodness is inescapable. It is not debatable. Its desirability is ingrained in every sentient human on this earth. It is an inherent axiom. It is the ultimate axiom, the most real axiom and the only one that actually matters. It is the only axiom we cannot escape. It is inherent to existence itself. Any of these other axioms, freedom, equality, democracy, we only care about these things because doing so makes us happy in some way. It gives us meaning and makes us feel like we are doing a good thing. It is the happiness we associate with our selected axioms, as well as the happiness that loyalty to them generates in us, that ultimately ties us to them. It is this ultimate axiom which underlies the selection process of every selected axiom. Rational self-interest, the pursuit of happiness. It is the thing that matters the most. It is inherent and inescapable. It underlies everything else. Everything we desire because it gives us some form of happiness. Everything we despise because it threatens some form of happiness. The other axioms, the selected axioms, are not axioms at all. They are not the original baseless starting position. They are not the foundation. They have an underlying foundation, and that is our pursuit of happiness. We select them based on their association with happiness and ability to generate it in us. Therefore, they are not axioms at all. When we select our axioms, we do this based on whatever ones we happen to like, the ones that we associate with happiness or make us happy in some way or another. It is the pursuit of happiness that is the original starting position, the ultimate and inescapable axiom. It doesn't need some sort of rational base of its own, because its desirability is an inherent and inescapable fact of who we are as sentient creatures. Biological reality needs no such rational foundation. It already is the ultimate and inherent foundation, the inescapable and singular true axiom.